If you're not feeling it and you know it, clap your hands. They don't even have hands. Poor Agumon. You poor baby. He finally changed into a Numamon, which is, you know, the worst. So how did I get to this stage? What did I do? We're all curious as to exactly what I did. How much of a steel heart did Kakujo get to this point? And I almost died, like IRL, you know? I mean, not really. I did get super anxious last night because I watched Agumon sleep for 2 days without a blanket, and he looked so sad. And I constantly gave him just one food, so that way, you know, here in another like 20 minutes, he would get down to 0 hearts. And then I would wait over 10 minutes, so that way it would count as a care mistake. I did it like 8 times, and didn't train them up to full Dodioku. I didn't give them all their training, you know. And now we have Numamon. I honestly thought we were going to get one of the lower levels, but not this low. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, because I wanted to get 3 care mistakes, but I guess I ended up getting like 12. It was hard. I went out with some family yesterday. We were driving around, going to some, you know, getting some good eats, going back to my sister's place and playing some games. It was the first time I ever played Munchkin. We tried playing with 8 people, which is, by the way, it's too many people. It just takes 1,000 years to get to your turn, so no. Thank you. The entire time we did that, I was checking on Agumon and just giving them the basic bare minimum amount of care. Because I know with these evolution lines, you have, you know, your evolution chances kind of go as follows. There's the top, which I guess would be Greymon, and then underneath that, there is another level, and then underneath that, there's another level, okay? Three different paths, basically. Or, there's a 4th one if you suck so bad that your Digimon turns into a poop. I mean, hey, at least they seem happy about it. The only thing that I've noticed in their changes, because we still got Dodomon, look over here, we got Bauhuckmon. We got Agumon. Those are our champion level Digimon. No mistakes with them so far. They're doing just fantastic. Hopefully they do digivolve into their ultimate and then mega forms. But Dodumon is in danger now. I've noticed. Both of these are pretty much on the same schedule, right? When this group drops a couple of deuces, this group drops a couple of deuces. But I've noticed that since we have Numamon now, Numamon is pooping more. Is that a real thing? Or am I just crazy? Because Numamon is definitely pooping more. I look down here, there's 2 poops. And I check the stats, because usually when they poop, that means they've also lost a hunger. They need to now eat something. But then when I see the 2 poops and I check their stats, it's just Numamon that needs to be fed. I guess that makes sense. They're not in peak physical form. They need to be fed. Look at him. Oh, that is depressing. He's just like, bah, bah. I want to fight them. I want to see what's like an even match. Like, you know, if they're all champions, would having Numamon truly change the chances of victory? Because, you know, whenever I entered that tournament, the V-Pet Ver.20th tournament last year on Bandai's site, even though I had Blitz Greymon and I had Rust Tyrannomon, I lost so fast. And I basically just lost to another Blitz Greymon and a Rust Tyrannomon. So what is it, right? But no, Dodomon is still in rookie form, so that doesn't seem fair. Dodomon, if you'll recall, we actually opened their egg a day later. So they're going to Digivolve today, later on in the day. Suppose for now we could just get a single battle going, though. Okay, battle, 20th, single. Let's do Numamon versus Agumon. No, which of my children do I like more? More like which of my thumbs is better. Okay. Oh my god, so much beeping. Oh, I just gotta hold that there for a while. It's not like the D2, where it's you just do it once and it's like, bam, we're good. Because there really isn't that much data to transmit. Like, are you gonna lose or not? Numamon's off to a weak start. Oh, never mind. Now they're both back up to pretty much even. What will win? One of the arms Digimon, or are we gonna just win with poop? Oh. Poop won! Poop won! What? How come Poop won? Hey, if the Earth is round, how come Poop won? It's because deep inside that poop is still the beating, flaming heart of Agumon. I suppose if we really wanted to be fair, we would do a singles battle and I would fill both of the buttons up an exact number of times. Let's try to do 14, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so they both have 14. I'm quite confident in that one, so... All right. 14 to 14. Will Poop still win? Poop can't win. Sword's gotta win against Poop. Unless it's like, you know, toxic poop. Which I guess it could be. Alright, looks like Agummon's still going a little lower there. But no, they're pretty much even. So all it takes is one more hit on Numamon and Numamon is knocked out. Okay. So this time Zuba Eagermon won quite readily. 1 and 1 doesn't really tell us a thing. You know, I know I spent all this time saying Poop can't win, but now I'm kind of wondering, like, can Poop win? All right, so what do you know? What do you say? What do you say? No, Numamon's already getting down. But we all know how it goes. All it takes is, yeah, see that? And now we got Zuba Eagermon back down to half. At least I think it's half. I'm kind of singing these at it. Yeah. One more. Oh, Poop, you better be careful. Poop just won? That's weird. So Numamon's attack is higher. Somehow. How is Numamon's attack? So, hey, news break. Interesting fact about the world. Poop can win! Zuba Eagermon and Bao Huckmon have weird names, but if you'd like me to explain them, I'm gonna do it. If you don't want me to explain it, then I'm gonna do it anyway. Zuba Eagermon, eager, I guess if you know the most common used, you know, meaning of the word nowadays is, you know, willing, very willing to do something. But eager also has another meaning in the word sharp or bitter or striking or severe. So I assume that they mean like that. I mean, it could just be a Zubamon that's like super ready to do everything, but it seems more like they're trying to go for the connotations of sharp. And then Bao Huckmon is just Huckmon, but it's Bao, which just means Blade Master. So it's Blade Master Huckmon. He's gone through so much training. These two are a couple of freaks. Now, I don't think I could ever neglect, sabotage a Digimon or a Tamagotchi like this again. It just hurt too bad. Every time I looked down, they were doing this sad thing. And then the sleeping part especially. You know, last night after I spent time with family and we were going back and I was exhausted, I looked down and there's Dodomon in a little blankie, just sleeping peacefully, looking snuggly. And then I go over to Agumon and he's just hunched over and he's got this pathetic this. In fact, what is this plush? Is this no blanket Agumon? It's just regular Agumon. I mean, you could have fooled me, because that's what he looked like. And when I saw it for some reason last night, like, I know we use this word so much inappropriately to where it doesn't mean anything anymore, but like, it literally triggered me. And like, I suddenly started getting really anxious, and I almost freaked out, man. I don't do this very often. I don't think I want to do it again. I did read, though, from Nick Casanova and Skylar Yamamoto, they were saying, you know, you could do the overfeeding trick. There are some Digimon evolutions that straight up require overfeeding, but it is a form of care mistake. I didn't know this, actually. If your Digimon is full, and you try to feed them, they'll say no. Oh, wait, no, what, you're still eating? Oh, is this just a feature of yours that you can just eat constantly? Oh, my sweet poopy Agumon. No, stop eating! Crap! Well, at one point they're supposed to shake their head, because they do that. They shake their head and they're like, no more please. That counts as being overfed. That's a way to get care mistakes and to get those lower lines without, you know, triggering yourself. Another trick was shared by Dark Bahamut 162 and a few others as well in the past, I believe. They were saying, you know, do the blanket trick. Set the time to 6:45. Don't put a blanket on the one you want to get lower, and then you know, put a blanket on the one you want to keep good. And then at 7, that will have counted as a care mistake. Reset it over and over again until you get to that. But I think it's just the blanket thing was the worst part. Because in Digimon and Tamagotchis, when they don't have what they need, it's really only this little symbol that lights up. Otherwise, they look normal. So it's like it's easy to kind of ignore that because I don't know, you don't see the face. But when they're sleeping and they look pitiful, it makes me feel nasty. To be fair, I might have also been anxious because my sister offered me coffee and like an idiot, I accepted. Coffee's amazing. That used to be like a slogan of mine when I had my first YouTube channel, was like underslept and overcoffeed, right? Because I used to drink a lot of coffee. But then randomly I started getting super anxious afterward, like the coffee would sustain me, right? Oh man, it would sustain me. But then by 5 o'clock, I wouldn't really need it anymore, but then my mind would keep racing and I would get anxiety and I would have it all night. So I had to stop drinking coffee, right? Suffice to say that the only things I really put in my body are water and a lot of mashed potatoes and an occasional bowl of spinach. I like meat too, so I eat like a sumo wrestler, I guess you could say. Probably explains why I'm so thick. Gloating about my sweet sumo bod aside, I'm going to go see my grandfather today, hopefully. I went there a lot growing up. He's got a ranch and it's awesome. His chickens and stuff. And if it weren't for my grandpa, I'd probably be a terrible person. I haven't seen him in forever, and I worry about him. So hopefully if he has time, I can go visit him today, and maybe I can take some video and show you, you know, his place. Basically my childhood weekend Disneyland. So yeah, look forward to it. Have a good one!